Guys, Miss P here. Today we're going to continue with simplifying radicals, but now we're just going to worry about variables. To give you an example, let's look at example 1. Let's find the square root of a to the 5th power. All right, guys, so if you want to do this, if you really think about it, a to the 5th power means a times a times a times a times a, right? And if we did the same method we did for our numbers, we're looking for pairs, right? These two go together, and these two go together, and this stays in. So an a comes out, and an a comes out. A times a is a squared, and what's left inside is this right here. So a squared, then you do your radical, a stays inside. That's your answer. Now, guys, it would take a long time to do this way. Let's say you had a to like the 50th power. Guys, that would take forever. Then you have to write out 58s. So I'm going to teach you another way to do this, okay? You guys all know that there is that little invisible 2, right? Right here, there's a little invisible 2. All right? That means you're looking for, pairs or matches of 2. Another way we can do it is, how many times does 2 go into 5? 2 goes into 5 2 times, right? Because 2 times 2 is 4. So it goes in 2 times. And how many's left over? 1, right? Because 4 plus 1 is 5. A inside. All right? So I'll just do that down here real quick. All right, how many times does 5 go into 2? Or 2 go into 5, sorry, 2 go into 5. 2 times. So we take 2 out. How many's left over? 1. So a to the first stays inside. You're done. Aren't they the same answers? Yay! So that's the long way. That's the quick way. Either way works. Do whatever is easiest for you. We're going to go on to the next one. Copy if you need. Okay. Example 2. Okay. Now we're going to find the square root of a squared b to the 3rd. All right, now we're working with 2 variables. So guys, we're just going to do them separately. Okay? You have your 2 a's and you have your 3 b's. And we're looking for pairs, right? Invisible 2 here. If you want to, you can write in the 2. This is a pair, and this is a pair. So an a comes out, and a b comes out, and what stays? A b. So your answer should be ab square root b. Now let's do it the easy way. How many times does 2 go into 2? Once. Is there any left over? No. So nothing goes inside. How many times does 2 go into 3? Once. But how many's left over? 2 plus 1 is 3, so there'd be b to the first left over. Same answer, right? Yay, we did it both ways. Yeah. All right, next one, because I know we're having so much fun. All right, example 3. I keep doing that. All right, let's take the square root. Let's work with x and y now. X to the 7th, y to the 6th. All right, so your 7 x's and your 6 y's. See how sometimes this gets a little tedious having to write everything out? Okay. Visible 2 there. Group, 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 leftover. Group, 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 no leftover. How many did we circle? 1, 2, 3. X to the third comes out. How many do we circle down here? 1, 2, 3. Y to the third. Whatever we did not circle stays. What is left? This is the only thing we did not circle. X stays inside. Okay? Now let's do it the other way. So x7, y6. All right, guys, how many times does 2 go into 7? 3 times, right? 2 times 3 is 6. So 3 times with how many left over? 1, right? Because 6 plus 1 is 7. So we put 1 left in here. How many times does 2 go into 6? 3 times, but it goes in perfectly because 2 times 3 is 6, so nothing's left over. That's our answer. See how they're the same? Either way works. Woohoo! Next one. Example 4. We're almost done, guys. Tiny bit harder now. Not really harder, just adding, more. We're going to do the square root of a, b to the fourth, c to the third. All right, we got an a, 4 b's, and 3 c's. We want to look for groups of 2. Now, guys, look here. There's no a for this to go with. So right off the bat, that's not going anywhere. All right, look at our b's. These go together and these go together. And then look at your c's. These go together, but this stays. So what do we circle? 2 groups of b's. So b squared, because there's 2 of them. C, there's only 1 group. Then we're going to do our square root. Everything that did not get circled stays in. An A and a C will stay in. AC. Done. All right, other way. A, B, 4, C, 3. All right, guys. Invisible 2. How many times does 2 go into 1? It can't. All right. That means your A has to stay inside because you can't do it. All right. How many times does 2 go into 4? Twice. Nothing left over, so we can put our b squared on the outside. Then let's look at our c. How many times does 2 go into 3? 1 time with 1 left over, so the c stays inside. Bam, we're done. Next one. We're going to go to example 5. Okay. Let's do x to the third, y to the fifth, and z to the seventh. All right, long way. 3 x's, 5 y's, and 7 z's. All right. Again, guys, visible 2. We want groups of 2. That gets circled, that stays. Circle, circle, stay. Circle, 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 stay. How many x's did we take out? 1 group. How many groups of y's did we take out? 2. How many groups of z's did we take out? 3. What's left over? An x, a y, and a z. Done. Other way. X3, Y5, Z7. Like I wrote. Okay. How many times does 2 go into 3? Once with how many left over? 1. How many times does 2 go into 5? Twice with 1 left over. How many times does 2 go into 7? 3 times with 1 left over. Same answer, guys. Either method works. If you're confident, do the bottom method. If you're not as confident, do the top method. Easy as that. Do it until you get confident. Guys, we have one more example. That's it. And if you watched the other video, you guessed it right. Now we're taking the cubed root of something. Doing the cubed root, guys. Little 3 there. Let's do a squared, b to the 4th, c to the 9th. All right? So draw your a's, draw out your b's, and draw your c's. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Guys, the only difference now is we want groups of 3. Okay? There's only 2 a's. There's no group. So they're going to stay. All right? This is a group. This stays. Group, group, group. Nothing left over for that. So everything we circled comes out. Guys, there's only one group of B, so a B comes out. And how many groups of C's are there? 1, 2, 3. So C to the 3rd. Then we're going to do this. Don't forget your tiny 3 there. Very important. And everything we did not circle stays in. How many A's? 2. So this is going to become A squared. How many B's? 1B. Done. Look at it the other way. Okay. 3A squared B 4C9. All right, guys. Can 3 go into 2? It can't. All right. So we're going to keep our A squared inside because 3 cannot go into it. So for your tiny 3 there. Now let's look at B. Can 3 go into 4? Yeah, it can. 1 time with how many left over? 1. Now, how many times can 3 go into 9? 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. So C to the 3rd on the outside. And since 3 times 3 is 9 and there's no left over, no C inside, you're done. Same answers, guys. Either way works. All right, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope this was self-explanatory enough. Hope you guys are doing well. Miss you. Appreciate you guys. Hope to see you soon. And just keep staying awesome and wavy. And have a good one. Bye, guys.